Welcome back to Frugal Days with Danina. It is Friday and I am driving my car. Wanted to do a check-in and talk a little bit about no-spend Januaries. If you are a YouTube watcher and you have regular channels on frugality that you watch like I do, then you have probably heard everybody talk about how to do a no-spend January. All of my favorite channels that I watch on frugality and budgeting always recommend having some no-spend months, and most of them recommend January as one of those months to do a no-spend. Now, if you don't know what a no-spend is, I'll explain it to you. It's where you just pay your bills, of course, your basic bills, your rent, your mortgage, your utilities, your insurance, buy food, those types of things. You pay everything that's due and you buy food and put gas in your vehicle, those sorts of things. The things that you absolutely must do. You cut out everything that is not a necessity for that month or for January. I, however, don't do a no-spend January. I actually don't do a no-spend month. Let me explain myself. I try to live very intentionally. I have a budget every month. I have an original budget every month, meaning that I check it always to be sure that it's accurate, the most up-to-date it can be, that I'm covering everything. If I have expenses coming up that are not normal expenses that just hit me once a quarter or once a year or every 6 months, whatever, that I'm covering those. Though most of those I will have a sinking fund for. If an emergency comes up, I use my emergency fund. And I do not just willy-nilly buy things. I buy things that I've planned for and saved for, or I buy things because it's an emergency. I had a video, I don't know, a month or two ago about my car battery, that all of a sudden, bing bam boom, my car wouldn't start and need a new battery. So of course that would be something you would buy if you did choose to do a no-spend month. I totally get it. I understand why people do no-spend months, and maybe if I budgeted differently, that would be a good plan for me. But I don't really have a lot of extras built in anyway, and the extras I do have, I don't feel like they're extras, so to speak. I have planned meals that I go to with my friends. That's something I'm not willing to give up. Now, we don't do it every week. We do it as often as we all are available, usually at least once a month, sometimes twice. We shoot for every Wednesday, but that rarely happens because all of us have other obligations, other people in our lives that we care about and spend time with. So normally once or twice a month I eat with my friends, and if I were on a bare bones budget, if my income was cut for some reason, then yes, that's something I could give up. But I'm not willing to give that up for a no-spend January, if that makes sense. I budgeted in. I know it's coming. I have the money for it. So I do it. I spend time with David as often as I can. We're usually together every weekend. We like to eat out at least once on the weekend. We enjoy that. So that's not really something we want to give up either. So, but as far as shopping or ordering things on Amazon or from other online companies, I just don't really do that unless it's something that I need. It's something I was already planning to buy, or something that I use as a necessity and I've run out of it and I need to reorder it. Those are the kind of things that I do on the regular anyway. So I probably would only do a no-spend month if, like I said, my income was cut for some reason. My retirement, if it was cut, if I had less coming in, then obviously I would need to take on a side hustle, a part-time job, something, and I would need to go to a bare bones budget where I was cutting out all of those things that are considered extras. I have very few extras, so I really just don't participate in a no-spend January. I know it works for lots of people. Lots of people I watch and respect and have learned a ton from do no spend months. Some of them even do several no spend months throughout the year, and they put that extra money from those things that are just want tos away and save them, and that works for them. I'm able to save money other ways, so I've not had to do that, or I've chosen not to do that. It's definitely a good idea for you, though, if you are looking for ways to save. Let me know in the comments if you do any no spend months, or do you have side hustles or other ways that you earn extra money to put back and save, or to pay for extra things. I hope you had a wonderful week, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. YouTube is free, and it's not only entertainment, but you can learn almost anything you want to learn on YouTube without spending a dime. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you do any no spend months. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Hey there, just a quick minute. I wanted to add to this video and share with you 6 of the reasons I have for choosing not to participate in no spend months. I don't do no spend months, and here are 6 of the reasons why. Number 1, I spend intentionally. Number 2, I keep about $250 cash on hand for emergencies. Number 3, I keep a buffer of $300 to $400 in my checking account at all times. Number 4, I have an emergency fund. Number 5, I use sinking funds for all planned expenses. And number 6, I always spend less than I bring in. These are my personal reasons for choosing not to do no spend months. I know they work for lots of people, but these are some of the reasons I choose not to. Thank you for joining me.